Hey Danielle, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. We have a friend in here with us today, I think, so bear with me. I was just wanting to talk a little bit. We had set some goals previously about you talking to your husband about your niece moving back into town. So I was just wondering how that's been going for you. What progress have you made with that?
It's okay. I try to talk to him, but I can't get what I want to say out.
So you're having trouble, I guess, saying the right words, or just trouble getting him to hear what it is that you have to say?
I guess getting out the right words, both, I guess, really.
So do you think that it would be beneficial if we did a little bit of role playing? Maybe I could pretend to be your husband, I could be Rex, and then you could talk to me and say what it is you need to say, which will give you some good practice, and then make it a little bit easier when you're ready to talk to him. You want to do that?
Sure.
Okay. So, well, I'm him, so whenever you're ready to start.
How come you are so apprehensive about Sancy moving back?
Well, probably because I'm concerned about the time that it's going to take away from me and us, because whenever they lived here before, you spent a lot of time babysitting and doing things, and we just kind of finally got our life back to where it's just me and you, and we could go out on the motorcycle, and I think I just am worried about the time is my main concern.
Well, before when she was here, she didn't have any help, and now she's married and she has help really, and so I don't think that, it'll be like it was when they were here before,
You don't think she'll go back to work and need a babysitter all the time?
She might, but he'll be home from school, so it's not like if I did keep him, you would be here until after, you wouldn't be home till after 5, and his daddy gets out of school before 5, so.
Well, I know just since they said they were coming home, you've spent an awful lot of time just helping get ready for them to get back, so it's already kind of started taking away from us a little bit.
Well, I don't guess I have to help, but it's easier if I help, because my mom, she doesn't want to get rid of stuff and make a way for them to, get all their stuff in there, so.
Well, I'm hoping that we can come to some kind of compromise or something to maybe not have a kid at the house every day when I get home from work or whatever, because sometimes I just want to go in and sit down and watch TV and not have a kid bouncing around and then a new baby that would be crying all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And I just want to have some time just for me and you.
Mm-hmm.
So,
well, I mean, that sounds feasible because, like I said, go home or whatever before you got there.
so we can work on it, I guess, and
Mm-hmm.
try to maybe set up some sort of schedule or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that I'm done talking about it or whatever, because I'm afraid that it's going to go that way, and so
Well,
I imagine it'll still be an issue.
Yeah, I'm not done either, because, there's other things that I feel like I'm holding back that I'm not really getting out, because I'm not, not ready to talk to you about it just yet, I guess.
I don't even really know what to say to that, but I'm thinking we can be done with the role play. So how did it feel to be able to kind of say it before, rehearse it basically before you get over there?
It made it easier, I think, to be able to go talk to him and already be able to kind of have a plan as to what I'm going to say to him, so I think it worked.
I'm wondering if the way that you approach him is going to make a difference too, because your first statement was, how come you have a problem with Sancy moving back?
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of finger pointing to him.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe, can you think of a better way to phrase that wouldn't be so accusing?
I don't know, but now that you say that, because he does tell me a lot of times that I, you know, make it sound like I'm blaming him for things, so that kind of brings out something that maybe I do, but, you know, always
Okay.
come to him as, you know, with accusation instead of thinking out what I should say.
So can you think of something now that maybe would be a good opener for that conversation instead of?
No, because really that's what I think. Why are you? I mean,
Well,
it is what it is. You know, I don't know how to.
maybe you could just tell him how you feel about it and say, I feel like maybe you're having some issues with Sancy moving back. So that way you're kind of saying, this is how I feel. He may say, no, I don't have, we know he's probably not going to do that, but you know, no, I don't have any problems with her moving back. But that way he's not feeling that you're accusing him or that you're kind of giving him his feelings, you know, telling him how he feels. So this way it's, you're responsible for the feelings. I feel.
I see what you're doing.
So
I see what you're saying.
that way it's a little saying the same thing. You're asking him why does he feel that way, but you're making it come from a place, because he probably doesn't even realize that he has a problem or that it's a problem for you, you know. So telling him in that way, it's giving you ownership for it.
Right.
So that might be a better way of opening. Could you see how that could work?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So, well, that was our technique. So we're done.
Well,